Hello and thanks for watching. In this demo, we're going to use Grafana to illustrate the performance gain provided by Acetti for a standard Redis 3.0 deployment. In this configuration, there is a single 44-core server running 40 instances of Redis. There are also 4 client machines running the Redis benchmark tool to generate demand on the server. Each client has 24 cores, and all hosts are running CentOS 7.2. Let's start the benchmark in the before case, meaning before Acetti has been enabled. At the top left, we're charting the number of operations per second Redis is handling. You can also see the moving average and the peak values beneath the chart. We'll also capture latency at the 99.5 percentile once the test concludes. Finally, we're showing the number of packets per second on the server, as well as the network bandwidth received and transmitted by the server. We've accelerated the recording a bit to shorten it, but you can clearly see that the server is saturating around 800,000 operations per second. In terms of test configuration, we're using a 32-byte value size, and we're pipelining requests in order to maximize throughput. This is a completely standard usage of Redis. Once the test finishes, we'll also get a 99.5 percentile latency value. That's typically between 7 and 8 milliseconds. Once that test concludes, we're going to move right into the Acetti-enabled Redis deployment using the exact same hardware. We're doing that now. Immediately we see the peak number of operations per second reach 2.7 million, so performance is already more than triple what it was in the before case. That will gradually increase to a bit over 3.25 million, just as the before case increased during test execution. As you would expect, network traffic is similarly higher, roughly 4.5 gigabits per second with Acetti versus 1.5 gigabits without Acetti. Packets per second is also more than 3 times higher, and we see the throughput values continuing to rise a bit. Lastly, we see that the 99.5 percentile value has decreased to 2.15 milliseconds. So with no hardware, operating system, or application changes, Acetti was able to increase Redis throughput by more than 300% and reduce latency by 2/3. Thanks for watching.